This is time I will never get back. I will get him for this somehow.
He'll pay. He shall pay.
But right now, I have to get to class.
Oh yes, I almost forgot. You have like classes to attend.
I'm the first person in class today, although I think I'm a little too early. Then again, sitting alone here for 20 minutes sure beats having to suffer that time with Kenji. The combination of fatigue, frustration, and boredom starts making me feel very, very tired. I black out for a second, waking up when my head hits the surface of my desk. Rubbing my forehead, I realize this is as good a reason as any to stay up for now and stop coming to class so early later. Eventually... Mamma mia! Ravioli!
Did someone say something offensive about me?
No. Eventually I hear a tapping noise outside in the hallway and Lily's tall figure appears in the doorway. She's not in this class, so she must have some other business. Maybe she's looking for Hanako? Lily stops at the door, looking hesitant as if she was a vampire who can't come in unless invited. I considered doing so because she looks rather lonesome standing there. She steps in on her own accord though, after straightening her skirt and shirt collar as if it was of importance to look prim when entering our classroom.
Oh, hello there. Excuse me.
She calls into the quiet classroom with a probing, delicate voice. I realize the silence might unnerve her because of her blindness, so I break it. Good morning, Lily.
It's you, Master Isao. Isao, good morning. I didn't hear you come in.
I wonder if she thinks it's suspicious. I didn't say anything to her before. It's likely if I was to tell too big a lie now, it would sink me. Yeah, do not play Guess Who games with her, man. Well, I was already here, just asleep now.
Oh, have you seen Anako today by any chance?
No, she seems to come in only just before the bell rings, or after that. Do you want to tell her something for you?
Yes. No, it's fine. It's strange. But I think we're the only two people in the school right now. In the entire school building? I didn't hear anyone as I on my way here.
Is this a dream, man? Because that's
Is this the real world?
You mean, is this the real life?
Is this the real life?
Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Okay.
And we are the princess of the universe.
I shouldn't have gotten up so early today, I guess, and talk with a naked guy in the shower.
And met Rainbow Dash Austin McMahon. You're chastising yourself for doing something that other people should. Punctuality is a good thing. To me anyway. I think so anyway. It's a very busy morning today. The festival is coming up soon, and today is the deadline for next registration, budget reports, and any other official paperwork that I won't be able to do because I'm blind. It should be that everyone is trying to complete the necessary forms at the last minute. Maybe that is why it is so quiet today. And now it's not quiet anymore. Hi!
The silence has been broken.
Ah!
Oh no!
It's all they have returned.
Misha pops into the room with Shizune as if on cue, shouting with loudness that makes Lily visibly flinch.
Hi, Hichan. Hi, Freddy.
Hi. ...
Look, it's the class representative. Hello.
Lily smiles, probably amused by Misha's or Shizune's use of the word look.
Good morning. Of course you're not the representative of this class, right? Right? I am not. Then get out of my ghetto, you lousy woman-like creature. This is my house.
Lily seems a little more guarded in her answers to Shizune than she was with me the other day. I guess they really don't get along at all. But they look so nice to each other. Then I realize that Lily might actually not know Shizune is present, and she's trying to detect whether or not she is, to know who she is talking to. For all she knows, she's talking to Misha, but knowing that she and Shizune are practically inseparable, she might expect Shizune being the one that actually talks. Damn, how complicated. I decided to help Lily out for my own peace of mind more than anything else. You're here early, Shizune.
That was my dramatic cue. I hope you liked it. You were here even earlier. You were here even earlier than us.
Misha,
Are you preparing a surprise party for someone?
Misha puffs out her cheeks angrily. Why is she getting angry? Does she feel emotions on Shizune's behalf too? It's not that weird though that Shizune didn't like my little comment. It's true I was here earlier than them, so me saying something like that could definitely be misinterpreted as anything. Especially to Shizune, who doesn't have the benefit of hearing tone to gauge intent. Before I can start weighing whether or not I should apologize, Shizune has already moved on.
Class rep, it's a good thing you're here. We have to talk. The festival is coming up in 3 days, right? Every other class has already handed in their projects.
Projected budget reports for the events. Even the first years, except you.
Okay, this is as you can imagine. As I was saying, as you can imagine, this is a bit frustrating. I mean, I'm reading blurry lines, or at least they look blurry from my end, through Skype, while Devar has a natural speech impediment, if you allow me to say so. So neither of us is going to be really good at English, basically. So hilarity ensues. At least I hope. There is still time to hand it in, isn't there?
Oh.
No, there isn't. You will die. That's what she's thinking, at least. Today. The deadline is today. You're certainly taking your time, aren't you? If I had it my way, I do this and I do that, and I will also circle around the house, and I will be angry and puff out my chest, and then run some laps, and then scream loudly and do another series of other things. The deadline is respect the deadline. That's the point. Yes, that was me. Planning something on the scale is not a
small task.
And a week is too small a time for a whole class to work on such a complex and issue completely or something.
Yeah, Shizune is gonna be like this.
Do you want to know what's harder than distributing the funds of one's class
event?
Handing doesn't matter to many class at the school at the same time. All this or something. There are who does the doom the dumb.
Misha puts her hands on her hips, stands up straight. Wow, she is really getting into the role. Lily doesn't look like she's very amused though. Hey, Shizune, aren't you being a little too hard on her? There's still a whole day left.
Shut up, Isao, I'm working.
Lily seems happy I'm taking her side, but a little conflicted that I might not think she can take care of herself. If this is... Oh, wait, that's Lily again.
If this is about the budget, then I am disappointed. You think I have forgotten about it. I understand how important it is. Then, can I have it, please?
Shizune might not have it on her at this exact second.
It's not here right now. I asked 2 students to take care of it for me. Students from my class. If you can catch my implications.
She emphasizes the last sentence, much to my surprise. She knows about Shizune and Misha's efforts to rope me into the student council. I guess word must have gotten around, so now she's using me as an ammo against Shizune. This just gets better and better.
Indeed. You are so popular.
Yeah.
It was your responsibility. A budget report isn't something you should just be delegating or something or the other. It's your job to be at the top of things. This kind of disregard for proper procedure is really just terrible.
You're saying this to a girl who's blind. I don't know how she's going to, look over reports herself.
I am not asking for a perfectly logical explanation for your delayness. I am asking for results. They completed it. They completed it, being capable of doing so. But the students have been sick recently, and they could, you know what? Do your Alfred voice for her.
So they could not come to school and give it back to me. If you want, I will apologize on their behalf for getting sick.
No, your Alfred voice.
Okay.
Okay.
Although Misha's misses Lily's little jab entirely, Shizune doesn't, and she seems torn between being offended by Lily's daring and jumping for joy at the prospect of a challenge.
Lily, don't they leave here at the school? That's 1 minute walk, you know. What could they possibly have that prevents them from taking 5 minutes out of their
Busy lives
to drop off something that will affect the enjoyment of their online class?
Entire class.
Oh my gosh, this is impossible.
Do I have to, put the box around just the text only for you?
No, because the more you zoom it, the more it becomes illegible.
Oh. Lily opens her mouth to say something, but Shizune closes the gap between them and starts signing furiously, waving her hands around like an orchestra conductor.
Oh my.
Misha tries her best to convey the same passion, but can't seem to lose her normal cheerful tone. The result is interesting and somewhat surreal.
It seems like they're practicing kung fu or something. You know, like Stan. I think I should play Stan's theme here, unless there's already music.
There's no music right now, actually.
Perfect. And what's with that attitude? I said that it's not something you should be
Delegating.
Delegating. And this is just becoming impossible. Tell me the names of those 2 students. They should have had your job if you can't.
Even handle something so this simple yourself. One form isn't the full extent of what I'm supposed to take care of. Lily's tone has grown slightly impatient, but she is doing a good job of not letting Shizune see how unsettled she is becoming. She's playing her cards close to her chest. Shizune, on the other hand, wraps her fingers cheerfully along the edge of her glasses, knowing Lily can neither hear nor see how excited she is.
I am planning something diabolical. Of course you... Of course you do so much, class rep. It must be so difficult being you. Oh.
Lily tightens her lips.
Honestly, if the arrows they're exchanging between each other would be more thick than they already are, they would have enough arrows to start a freaking war.
Yes, I was.
That metaphor kind of escaped my fingers, but you get what I'm trying to convey here, right?
Yes, the arrows were a lot more.
They are at each other's throat. Figuratively, and I think in a few lines, almost literally.
Lily tightens her lips at Misha's words, clearly understanding the intent behind them, even though Misha delivers them without even a hint of sarcasm, which they were meant to have. Shizune and Lily don't like each other, that much is clear, but this seems a little much. It seems like Lily has had enough and is ready to push back. Oh!
Oh my! Oh!
I was actually just discussing the budget report before you came by. You must be very talented to have finished all your student council duties so quickly that you can track me down to make sure I don't forget my own.
Are you accusing me of slacking off? It seems like you're confusing me with yourself. Misha is saying that, but it's funny. It's funny because it's Misha who's saying that. It's funny because this is. It's funny because I explain every joke.
I don't think so. That would be a very difficult thing for me to do. Compare myself to you.
Your rebuttal? You're right. The difference between us is like heaven and hell. Oh my.
And it's not hard to guess which one you might represent.
Hey, girls, calm down.
Put away the old lady handbags.
Settle your differences on the ring.
The air between them ripples with the heat of their enmity. Okay, I cannot say this word today because I usually say it perfectly. Well, not really. They can't disguise it anymore. Though even Misha looks like she's beginning to understand the real nature of this conversation.
Shizune, can I go now? No, you stay here. I'm and she says it through the sign language. Of course. And those are the angriest looking ellipses I've seen so far. Hichan, don't you slack off either? So now they're diverting their attention to me. Of course.
What are you talking about?
Women, am I right?
Men and women.
Davar, don't ruin my horrible sexist jokes, please.
I'm trying to save you.
Aren't you taking part in the festival, Hichan? You are, aren't you? Then I hope you're going to do a lot more to make up for... To make sure it goes smoothly. Then this person over here, yeah, like this one on my right, over there, the blonde one, the tall blonde one, you know.
Yeah, yeah, it's on her right, but it's on our left.
It's on. I was saying it's her right.
Yes, so. I got confused slightly. I don't understand.
Okay. Save the game.
Okay. Let's see. Right click, save.
Different save game.
Yeah, create a different save file.
You have 3 of those already. But anyway. I'd say don't drag me into this. Which is the wise decision.
Okay. Why am I being dragged into this again? I've done more than anything, I think.
Then enough.
Yeah. If you're angry with Lily, that has nothing to do with me.
You tell him.
Now wait just a second. Are you implying the president is more right in scolding me than yourself?
Oh no!
Oh damn! I think I worded that. I could have worded that better.
Now you're trapped in between a rock, a hard place, and a 3 really dangerously mad girls.
No, I don't know about that, but I mean.
Oh no! Classic scenario. They're revolting against you. Classic. What are you saying, Hichan? You don't like us.
It's just that I hardly think it's fair you can say that, seeing that I've helped you guys. The mood has changed. This is like a showdown between two gunfighters now. Well, it was like that before too, but this time Shizune's focus is on me.
Run.
And so is Lily's, though she keeps quiet. I'm afraid I inadvertently pissed her off.
I think her gaze is saying a million words. Oh, run for your life, Isao. They're on to you. Are you saying I'm wrong?
What a dangerous situation.
Okay, Isao, there is a window over there. I'd say that's the best course of action.
That's where I jumped out of earlier to get away from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Hopefully you won't jump the shark.
It's too early to argue with you. Yes, I think it's unfair of you to get on my case.
Could it be? Hichan, you want too much, but you have a point. Okay. Okay, you're not lazy, Hichan, even though he kind of is.
Shizune pushes her glasses up with her thumb, almost approvingly.
That's good. If you're not useless, you shouldn't let anyone say you are. But the next time I say it, it'll really be because you are disappointing me. I'm
Like this class rep here.
Like Miss Class Rep here. So don't let this go to your head. She said naively.
Lily takes the jab silently, a venomous visage frozen on her face.
Class Rep, Shichan says, don't forget the report, please. Okay, I think we completely burned the Lily Bridge with that.
Yes, I could see that. I won't. I
Okay.
won't. Would that be all?
Yep, Rooney.
Then good day to you all. Her voice would cut the air of the classroom into half if it was more tangible.
Shh.
Lily leaves the room understandably in a bad mood, but still managing to be poised and calm as usual.
That could have gone better.
Yes. Shizune, you really did go a little too far today.
It's true, Shichan. Just a little.
If I had been expecting Shizune to grudgingly admit I have a point there as well, I think I was expecting too much. She doesn't respond.
Shichan thinks you should mind your own business. Yeah, great idea. Hichan, we have a few last minute things to take care of before class. We might do. We're late. So, can you
Please cover us.
Can you please cover for us? I can think of a reason not to.
Yeah.
Perfect! Yay! Okay! Thanks, Hichan.
They walk outside even
And just like ghosts, they vanished.
They walk outside even though there are only 10 minutes left before the bell will ring, signaling the start of class.
Alright, according to my calculations, we might have been able to avoid both Lily and Shizuna's path in one fell swoop.
Hanako doesn't come to this morning class at all, leaving her seat looking empty and lonely in the back of the classroom. I have to tell her that Lily was looking for her if I see her later. After the events of this morning, class is pretty boring in comparison. I turn the pages of my textbooks lazily. We've been covering the same amount of pages each day, so reading ahead is more of a less giving myself a preview of what tomorrow's lesson will be about. The clock at the front of the room sounds unbearably loud. The teacher hasn't said anything in over 7 minutes, instead opting to cover the board in rows and rows of equations taken directly from the book. The rhythmic clashing of chalk on blackboard seems to synchronize perfectly with the ticking of the clock. Ugh!
Ah!
What are you doing?
For the love of Jezebel, Misha. What did I tell you last time?
It's where you keep shoving yourself in my face, and yet I'm surprised you're still not a choosable character. I start to copy down the equations just to pass the time, not noticing Misha's head poking on my shoulder until she is almost on top of me.
Okay, this playthrough might end early than usual.
What are you doing?
Are you copying me?
I try to strike.
You are copying me.
I try to strike a balance between being quiet enough not to draw attention to myself, but loud enough to draw hers.
What are you doing, Hee-chan?
Panic shoots through me as Misha starts talking at her normal volume, and I spot out a hasty reply, still keep my voice down despite the fact that she just blew any hope of being discreet I may have had.
Everybody, pay attention to me!
I'm copying down that stuff. What are you doing? Why so loud? Is it because that you can be as loud as you want, Misha? Is that it?
Aw, really? But it's so in the book. That's why no one else is copying it down.
I know. Why are you so loud?
Why are you so quiet, Hee-chan? It's hard to hear you!
I look around to see if anyone is noticing our conversation. It's pretty obvious that everyone has. Even the teacher.
No.
Shizune smiles coyly, and I start to wonder if Misha is doing this because she told her to.
Oh, it's their little revenge, isn't that? They are so petty.
Is it because of
if you mess with the feminist mafia, you don't survive the days. You get reprimanded by the teacher there.
Is it because of what happened between her and Lily earlier? This is what I get for trying to be reasonable? For trying to take the middle path? Shizune is way too prideful, although by now I should know to expect that kind of behavior from her. Why are you doing this?
Why are you doing this to me? Huh?
Misha is totally oblivious to the awkward stare the teacher is giving both of us while trying to balance her textbooks on one finger. Well, that's kind of interesting. For a brief second it looks as if things could get ugly, but the teacher simply looks away, as if it's not worth the trouble. Thank you, Porky Pig Sensei. I guess this is a good thing, and I slump back in my seat in relief.
Curtains of death.
The rest of the day passes by uneventfully, and this time I'm able to appreciate that it does. When the bell rings, I'm not in a hurry, so I stay for a while, reviewing what we covered in class today. I prefer to leave last anyway, so I don't have to deal with crowding in the hallways. I notice Shizune and Misha have also stayed behind, talking to someone from another class. Shizune is signing so fast that her hands make noises like swords cutting through the air. So are you saying Shizune and Misha are basically having their own version of the sword insult fights?
I was thinking of lightsabers actually. Zoom, zoom.
Yeah, but two references in one is always good.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Misha's trying desperately to keep up, but it's clear that she can barely manage to even understand her.
Zoom,
I put my head down. Whatever, they're discussing. It looks like serious business. Probably way over my head. Not just that, but Shizune also seems angry, although it could just be her normal severity making it appear so. Shizune signs to the point where her wrists crackle, and Misha struggles to spit it out in word form.
Ow, 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 ow. That's Misha spitting out in words form. Ow, ow, ow.
Sometimes she trips over herself like she's dealing with tongue twisters, and then on top of that, she has to sign back anything the other girl says. Seems like a rough job. Misha looks tired, like she's about to faint. Luckily for her, their business is soon finished, and the girls sit down in their seats again.
I'm so tired, Hee-chan.
She's hanging her head limply on her desk, looking exhausted, like a dead corpse.
That corpses aren't exhausted, they are dead.
Festival preparations must be tough for you. Indeed, the people in the school seem to be taking the festival very seriously. Whenever I see people idling around before and after classes, they always talking about their plans for it. It's kinda neat to see everyone being so enthusiastic about it. I'm probably the only one who doesn't have something to do. Shizune starts signing at me and Misha perks up, looking at her hands with slightly unfocused eyes. She signs with harsh, heavy, dramatic strokes. Misha translates her signing into speech for me. She does it so well, it's almost like Shizune is actually speaking, transmitting her thoughts directly through Misha.
Well, we are in the student council, you know, so we're pretty busy.
Sarcasm?
Huh? What's sarcasm?
The tone of Shizune's actions make me think she is speaking with disdain, but Misha's interprets it normally, replacing whatever intent may have been there with her own chipper twist on things. It's still disorientating. I don't think I ever get used to it. Never mind. How could I forget with you two trying to get me to join at least twice a day?
But Hee-chan, some could have said the work is too much. It'd be nice if students were to show a little more support for their leadership, some appreciation to the ones that are working hard to make it all possible. Maybe, for example, a little help? That's asking too much, is it? Yep, help would be appreciated. From students like you.
Yes, students like you.
Join us.
Join us and you shall be the first to be sacrificed to our feminist movement.
Actually, that doesn't sound like a convincing promotion for your club. If students would show their dedication and school spirit and offer some help, then I don't
exactly need it.
Not exactly. You know what you need? You need the spirit squad now. That'll lift your spirits. But I wouldn't necessarily refuse it. So it would be nice if someone would.
Creepy undertones?
Oh, hello. Oh, it's you.
Oh, I look over my shoulder and see Hanako peering timidly into the classroom, most of her body hidden behind the door.
Ah, thank you for the break, Hanako. Hey! Playing delinquent again?
Hanako blushes hard at Misha's straightforward jab, even if it was only in jest.
Oh, she's slowly retreating.
Shizune stares at her probingly, causing Hanako to look down and start backing away, to the point where only her fingers can be seen wrapped nervously around the edge of the door. Maybe
Don't mind me, I am just going this other direction entirely.
Maybe she is showing her dislike of Hanako by association of her dislike of Lily.
I wouldn't put it past her.
It appears so, and Hanako probably knows it as well. They seem to have momentarily forgotten about trying to get me to stay for the rest of the day.
That's good.
What is it, Hanako?
As Lily been here? Sorry, Sato's not here. She came in the morning though.
Hanako keeps looking uneasily at Shizune, who stares back at her with her usual studying gaze. What is she trying to do? Of course, Shizune isn't going to look away, and she is intimidating enough as it is, so I can only imagine how terrified Hanako would be. It is a little funny though, watching Hanako's reaction to Shizune's normal behavior. This is what happens when two people of two different extremes meet, it seems.
It's the irresistible force meeting the immovable object. How many wrestling references can I cram inside one session?
That's a good question. It's been 1 hour and 19 minutes, apparently.
All right. Do you know where? Do you know where she is? Yes, but I won't tell you. If she has any sense in her head, she's in her classroom working on their festival something. But
who knows where that woman's loitering at?
She might be slacking off somewhere, like Ichan. Hey.
Hey, we got you that art stuff.
What did I tell you about not including me in your petty relationship things?
Damn, what is it with Shizune and her need to point out stuff like this?
And she slowly fades away into nothingness.
Soon, Hanako. I will come for you. Hanako nods quickly and retreats in haste.
That sounded so wrong.
I just realized.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, we were really working hard to make the
festival.
The festival happen. Yes, Yes, the festival.
And driving other people insane along the way. Well, good luck with that. I stand up to leave, making my exit before either of them manage to berate me anymore for slacking off.
No, you don't. Oh wait, you do actually. Okay. Hey there, oh, it's my only friend in the entire school, the Phobis painting.
The hall is somewhat quiet as expected. Everyone must be in club meetings or festival preparations or both. Shizune's words about being a slacker echo in my head. I feel a bit guilty about not contributing, but I seem to lack the resolve to do something concrete about the matter. For the festival, it's too late already, unless I could count helping Shizune and Misha, which I naturally don't.
Duh.
And clubs, I don't know. Maybe I'm not the club type of person.
Maybe you're a mace type of person.
Halfway through the way from the school building to the dorms, I spot a figure in front of the dorms.
Yes!
It's Madhog's favorite character!
Yes! We're doing great! We're doing great! We're unlocking this path. We're so unlocking this path now.
It looks like she is working on her mural today too. I walk over to her, but she doesn't seem to notice me approaching.
Stealthy, stealthy.
She's sitting on an upturned box, looking intently at the wall she is painting with a brush held between her toes. The mural has progressed considerably since yesterday, but it's still only half done as far as I can tell.
Okay, funny thought. We spent the entire day working on this mural yesterday, and we didn't really accomplish anything. Now she's working alone, and she's done she doubled the things we accomplished in tandem the previous day. So that should tell you something funny about us.
Yes. More colors have appeared and the twisted human-like figures have spread and increased in number, which look like faces of titans.
Actually,
then again, didn't we make that joke last time?
No. We made that joke when we were playing The Secret of Monkey Island.
Oh yeah. I have to say, the style is quite eye-catching and very unique. Not that I would be knowledgeable about art by any measurable scale, but it's very nice looking nevertheless.
By the way, Rin, we are over here. Could you look at us, please?
I clear my throat to get her attention, but she's not startled, but not startle her so that her concentration won't break.
Wait. I'm in the zone right now.
She doesn't even turn to check who it is. Yep, that's pretty much like my fiance.
I was actually waiting for you to compare Rin to your fiance.
I'll wait.
Do 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 do.
Only my fiance is more cuter than Rin.
Well, of course, it is your fiance.
15 minutes later, I decide that her concentration is indeed unbroken, and also that I have waited long enough to warrant poking her gently on the shoulder to remind her of my presence. Rin turns her head mechanically to my direction, ending up staring at my crotch level.
And then she says, "Tomo arigato, Mr. Roboto." Oh, it's Isao.
You can tell by the crotch.
Hi, Isao. How is your tackle doing today?
She can tell? I would feel a lot less uncomfortable if she were to look at my face.
Hey, lady, my eyes are over here.
An astute observation. How'd it work, I see? The conversation starts as if I hadn't been here for a quarter of an hour already, but it's not a concern. At least it starts. Looking good. It does. The layers of paint hiding other layers of paint, mixing and shaping the human figures, really create an impressive look. But Rin looks miffed.
Miff. You shouldn't comment on works in progress. 7 years of bad luck.
Yep.
No, that's breaking a mirror.
Yeah, but artists in general don't like it when people comment. Even I don't like it when people comment on art in progress.
But just yesterday she asked us for our opinion.
That's true.
So...
Sounds terrible, Sounds terrible. I guess I'll take it back then. Still looks good. I wonder if I get 14 years of bad luck for thinking that.
You probably will.
Rin turns back to look at her painting and pokes it with a big toe.
Could you mix some of this color? I'm running out of it. Sure, Rin Tezuka.
She looks down at a half-empty bowl with the remains of the same pinkish paint in it. I didn't really intend to stay and help her with this project, though. I guess I didn't intend to do anything much. I look at Rin.
Because he's lazy, we established that.
I look at Rin. She looks emptily back at me. How can someone look emptily at you?
That's what I was thinking.
Is it like one of those half glass full kind of looks? Just this once.
You mean half empty? That's the.
Well, it's the same thing anyway.
I know, but you know, if you look at the half full, you're an optimist. If you look at the empty half of the glass, you're a pessimist.
Ah, that says I'm optimistic then.
Alrighty then.
Just this once. Rin picks up another brush and
that was completely pointless. Anyway.
Picks up another brush and drenches it into another tone of pale red. There are dozens of similar bowls all around her working area. From the looks of the scene, she could have been sitting there for hours. I wonder if she has. That would mean she'd have been skipping school, though. Which I, of course, wouldn't put beyond someone like Rin, and Kenji,
and Anako, and Shizune Misha,
and Emmy.
And the Fulvis painting, and pretty much everyone.
Everyone at school seems to be skipping class, except for Misha and Shizune. And us.
Actually, they too were skipping it, because they had work to do.
Yeah, but they had an excuse at least. A proper one.
Everyone has an excuse here.
Terrible ones, mostly. I pour a little bit of white and red into the bowl, trying to match the color with the one already on the wall.
I'm sorry, I cannot attend to class today. I was kidnapped by the alien feminists from outer space.
I can't seem to get it right. It's really inconvenient of her to not mix enough in the first place. Getting it to be exactly the same tone will be impossible. At least I can try to get as close as I can. Speaking of hard work, isn't that a huge workload for you too? It's such a big painting and all.
Oh, I'm not old and bitter enough yet to think like that.
Yeah, she's not Picasso or Leonardo da Vinci yet.
Or Stanley.
Yes, Stanley. I guess you aren't.
You guessed right. Okay. Legs hurt though. They feel like slugs. Slugs made of sea slugs.
You okay?
Okay. Am I going to say it or are you going to say it?
You say it.
Slugs within slugs. Slugception.
Do.
Exactly.
Because of the position?
Yeah, I like doing it in a
Horizontal?
horizontal position more, if you know what I'm talking about. No, actually.
Yes, let's not go there because even I wasn't thinking that until you were doing the laugh.
She was thinking that for us, but it can't be helped. Can ask the wall to
lay down.
Can ask the wall to lay down.
Yes, you have to buy a dinner first before you can do that.
That would be cool, though.
Saying that, she stretches herself a little, bending her legs and back far more than a human should flex. It's astonishing how effortlessly she manages her body around. There was a small flinch in her otherwise blank expression, a hint of pain maybe, as she stretches out her calves. Rin must have a stamina and dexterity far above a normal person to be able to live like she does, but she's wearing out working on this. Why push
Okay, we all know where this is going.
Why push yourself so much? Take a break or something at least. Continue tomorrow if it's bad. Oh no, you do not say that to an artist.
And she answers you with that face.
This gives her a pause. A long one too. Feeling like a mental yawn.
Oh, you are so plain.
That is a look that says, really? You are going to point that out to me now?
I don't think so, Isao. I am not pushing myself.
Sure looks like you are.
No, it's not about pushing or pulling or anything
Related.
related to that kind of thing. There is this boy.
Boy?
Wait, what? What?
A boy?
Oh, yes.
Where?
At the art club.
Art club? And?
He is blind.
Okay. I can accept that.
I don't know where this is going, but please do go on.
Oh, how can you paint if you are blind?
No idea.
It's like, am I thinking the right one? Beethoven because he was deaf?
Yeah, he imagined the music in his head and he composed it, even though he couldn't hear it himself.
I thought he used a pencil on the piano to send reverberations up to his head.
I don't know. You're the expert of Beethoven, apparently.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No,
No idea.
maybe we're both wrong. No idea.
So why is he there?
That's the point. He is there.
She really should speak more than one word at a time to make this feel more like a discussion and less of an interrogation, just like our podcast with Madhog.
Rock. He has a rock. He can't really do anything that you call hard, right? But he comes there anyway, and paints. Why?
I don't know. Why?
I can't believe we're having this conversation. I can't believe how enthralled I am in it. I don't know. That's why I asked.
So?
It doesn't
Paint often.
Doesn't paint often, but I think his paintings are very interesting.
I'm sure they are.
I can see some abstract impressionism arising from this young artist. I once tried that, painting with eyes closed. Wasn't too interesting, and cleaning up the floor took ages. Didn't try again.
I wonder why.
But he is becoming better at sculpting.
Oh yeah, because blind people feel with their hands, so that means they'd be really good at recreating shapes.
Also, imagine all the gratuitous ghost references that they could have made in that... and all that.
I see. Maybe she was trying to make a point with this. Maybe she forgot she had one. I wouldn't put it past her, man.
I think she was trying to be very deep.
Seems like the art club is full of interesting people.
It has two interesting people. Not really.
Pretty blunt statement, and she totally missed the sarcasm. No?
Just like I said, there are not many they're not very interesting. I usually don't have much interest in sculpture, in the people who are not interesting. Maybe you are.
Maybe.
Wink, 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 wink. But that boy is interesting. Okay, we have a rival apparently. Maybe I am like that boy. Or maybe you are. Maybe everyone is. Okay, that boy isn't real, isn't it? That's a metaphor for something. Isn't it?
I'm gonna say so.
Doing things you can do just because you can. Oh, I love oxymorons.
That's pretty deep, I think. And tell that to her. You're a deep one.
Nah, I'm a really shallow and thoughtless person. People say that to me all the time. Oh.
Aw.
Did you know that I can only think of 4 things at the same time?
4 things at the same time?
That's two more things I can do.
Yeah, see, so, okay, let's see. Men's tackles, art, your feet, and food. There, I named all 4 things you think of at the same time. No, but now I do.
Right now I'm thinking of the 2nd floor's girls' toilet. Ice cream, flavored ice cream? Ice cream flavored ice cream? And the middle toe, and the haircut. Davar, you missed everything.
I was just taking it from all the times we talked to her.
Anyway, this is an interesting, really little conversation we're having. I'm going to need a haircut. What was that?
She shakes her head vigorously, letting her short and messy hair ruffle wildly around.
I thought she was having a seizure.
I can see that doing it is something like she likes to do. She's trying to basically show off her gorgeous locks.
Wait, what locks?
Exactly. I'm being sarcastic.
Me no sarcasm.
We fall silent as Rin treads around absent-mindedly, poking some brushes around. The thought about the art club sticks in my head for a while longer. I'm feeling like I'm treading on very unknown territory with art. The way these meetings with Rin go, it's as though I'm starting a smoking habit or something. I should probably stop talking to her. Yes, stop talking to the obvious cool girl who's gonna get you into lots of trouble. Damn her and her art getting in the way of your life and getting a proper job. What are you? Get a haircut, you hippie.
You know, Davar, I think you can see why I thought this character was very interesting. Imagine having these dialogues all the time during her story.
It's not like I dislike her, despite the confusion her being herself causes, and I don't dislike art either. I've ever drawn for fun sometimes. I just don't have a real creative drive or any technical skill. So usually if I were to draw something, I'd get a white paper syndrome and just freeze completely.
I've been there.
Story of my life, but with writing. That, or I managed to draw something disfigured and promptly get frustrated at my inability to put the picture in my head down on the paper, then call it quits without really even trying to make an effort. Rin clearly doesn't have this problem, but she frustrates me in another way. Being with her is like looking into a mirror that doesn't reflect anything.
Ooh, that was so deep.
Yes, you're a vampire.
Ah.
It makes one question the sanity of the act. And I just ruined Madhog's impressed aura.
Yes, my aura is all de-aurizing right now because of your comment.
Rin sits down on her box, swaying from side to side, apparently comfortable with the uncomfortable silence. She's staring at me again, or maybe over my shoulder. I can't quite figure out where her eyes are focused.
Oh, they're just focused on the invisible giant bunny rabbit that's just behind you. Hi, Harvey. How was your day?
I'm thinking of leaving so she can carry on working undistracted, and that I can do whatever I'm going to do alone. It's not like I have anything that must be done today. Oh shoot!
Who? Who do you want me to kill?
Nobody, I just forgot to tell Hanako that Lily was looking for her.
Oh, that.
Do you know her? From my class?
Oh, her. The mystery toilet girl.
Excuse me?
The mystery what now?
So, is she like that ghost, from Harry Potter? In the toilets? Is that what you're trying to compare her to?
That person is funny. I saw her going to the toilet 5 times during one recess. 3
weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
I'm sure it's a world record.
I'm sure it's a world record. Oh, 3 weeks ago, really? It was very mysterious.
That's why you call her Mystery Toilet Girl?
Oh, you're going to kill herself. You're going to kill whatever remains of her self-esteem if you say that on her face. What other reason could there possibly be? Well, if there is, it's an eternal mystery. I didn't follow her in there. Maybe it was the week before that? Could have been.
Why am I totally thinking, how the heck does she get her trousers off with her legs?
Oh, well, Amy helps her out.
Ah. Looking at her makes me hungry. Oh, sorry.
Looking at her makes me hungry. I'm suddenly craving for human flesh.
Don't say that.
And she's sort of half-cooked anyway.
At least not around her.
And that is the single worst thing I ever said anywhere in my life. That is a new... Congratulations, that is a new world record.
Rin turns to look at me blankly as if she's not sure why I reproved her. But she doesn't acknowledge understanding any more than before, so I give up at this point. So, do you want to go eat dinner then?
No, not yet.
Rin had turned her hungry gaze back to the wall, looking slightly more energetic, or at least slightly less lethargic than she did before. I think we slightly helped her.
Okay. I'm glad we were of help. Somehow.
It's as if the wall is an opponent she has to vanquish. Something she must overcome before she can indulge in dinner. This is the feeling I get. A weird sense of empathy overcomes me and makes me smile a little to myself. For all her oddity, Rin is pretty cool after all.
Yeah.
I'll be going anyway. Have fun. Rin has already grasped a brush, and is dipping.
She's already brushed a grasp.
Yes, and is dipping into a fresh paint. So of course she can't hear me anymore.
She deep into a fresh faint.
Or doesn't answer anything, even if she does. I'm feeling tired, so I set my alarm clock to wake me up as late as I can afford, while still making it into the first class. The nurse's voice is almost nagging in the back of my head. Uh,
So, my boy,
about morning
remember,
jogs.
remember to take your pills. Remember to do morning jogs. Because if you don't, I'll consider you a very naughty boy.
I
Ooh.
make a resolution to make up for it by going for a walk after school tomorrow. Emmy won't care either way, I bet.
Okay, so good news is we're on our way to unlock Rin Tezuka's path. Now, all we need to do is not take Ami's path by accident.